That's what it is, Rinse TV, SK Vibemaker, and you know we bring through the best special guests. Today we've got Mikill Pane. What's happening, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, man, I'm nice. Right on the eve of your debut album being released.
Yeah, pretty much. Nearly. It's been about 9 months in the making, 9 months to a year. So yeah, it's we're sort of really fast approaching the album, which is out on September the 9th, and yeah, really excited about it, yet quite nervous.
Obviously, you've been in the game for a long time. Maybe I know much more than a lot of people, but you've been about for a bit. And now finally your debut album's coming out on a major label, Mercury Records and that. How does it feel, man? Talk us through the feeling.
Yeah, it feels good. I think it feels as good as it would feel. To be honest, like, you know, I'm blessed to have a major label interested in my stuff enough to put it out. But I'd be excited even if I was doing a self-release, you know, if it was just myself, Jake and Adam putting out like we used to before I signed.
So the album's called Blame Miss Barkley, inspired by your secondary school teacher.
Yeah, she taught me English in secondary school, and she always encouraged me to write creatively. Yeah, I thought, because I've written, this is my biggest collection of creative writing, I thought, what better than to sort of pay homage to my teacher, albeit in this sort of cheeky way, like blame, but it's just irony. I don't really mean blame. I think it's a good album, so obviously I just mean credit, but it doesn't have the same ring to it, so I thought blame sounds better.
It never stays out for too long. That sun shines bright, but it seems the clouds are too strong, and when brawn beast rains, it's unfortunate, mate, because you're barbecuing chicken in the pouring rain.
So in the run-up to the album, we got the latest single, Summer in the City.
Summer in the City, yeah.
Yeah, man, talk to us about the single, man.
Yeah, well, basically, I released that song independently before, so some of my fans will know it. But it's had some additional production by Future Cut, and we put it out. The video we just recently shot. Video's out now. We just shot it in Ibiza. I played Ibiza Rock, so some of the shows in it. But it's a really nice little story-based video, actually. Me going from the old town in Ibiza to San Antonio to play this gig, and I drive this little really cool Citroen 2CV and that. So it's a lovely video, man.
When the sun shines on the big city, promise me that you'll be there with me. We can do a little of a lot of a little. Sunshine on the big city.
Now the reinvention from back in the day when you were with the crew called Truants, you were Smythe, now you're Mikill Pane, you changed the name, you dropped the crew, and you changed the swag a bit.
Well, I dropped the crew before I changed the name, like, but I think like the name change came because of the personality change. The music followed suit. I started making the music because I wasn't with a crew anymore. I could make the music I could seek music from different producers. It didn't only have to be within the confines of the group, because we had it was all in-house production. It was all Big T and that. And with being solo, you literally just picked what music you wanted, and you've just got that sort of affiliation with it straight away. Because I write to the music that I actually like. And I'm not saying that I didn't like the music that I was writing to back in the day, but it didn't seem as much mine as this, because it had to be unanimous when we picked a beat, didn't it? So I might not like it as much as the next man, but at least with the music I make now, it's only about me, because I usually just write all my songs myself.
Now, I'm not just saying this, but you know, we're here doing an interview. I've known you for a little while, and you're a very conceptual artist. Like, you get busy with the lyricism. When you put that pen to the paper, you get very busy with it. Talk to people about the type of artist that you would like to be known as, man.
Just that, mate. Do you know what I mean? Literally just that. That's accolade enough. Like, you know what I'm about, innit? As long as people know what I'm about, which is about concepts and about just writing good songs, but remaining sort of coherent, being able to tell a story. I love being able to tell stories. It was a challenge for me to sort of be able to tell a story over a beat with a little bit of a sing-song in there, a nice little hook in there or whatever, and still, remain credible in the eyes of like my fans and stuff. So for someone like you to say that, because we were discussing it earlier, you were the first person to ever play one of my songs on radio. So, and it was, my style was a lot different. I even had a different name back then. I was a completely different person. So for you to see the transition that I've made and still play my stuff and still be, like a follower of my stuff, should I say, and a fan of my stuff, it's a massive compliment, to be honest, because I know that there has been a massive change in me as a person and in my music, especially in my music.
It's been another big one, SK Vibemaker, Rinse TV. I've got to say thank you very much for Mikill Pane for coming through, man.
No, thanks for having me, man. If you want to find out more about me, mikillpane.com. Twitter's Mikill Pane, that's MIKILLPANE. You can find me on all social networks and buy my album. It's out on September the 9th. It's called Blame Miss Barkley. It's in all good record stores and iTunes.